Hello. I may be in here alone right now. How's everybody doing?
Is he gonna live?
Oh, there you are. Okay. Oh, hi everyone.
Hello.
Hi Lily. Hi Lily. Hi Carter. Hi Alyssa. And hi Didi. How are you guys?
I'm
So,
good too. Thanks for asking.
oh, sorry, Blake. How have you how have you been today?
I'm good. I'm just got done doing some new contracts today. I got a contract to do 6 hotels for the next 2 years.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So
Wow. You've got to be pumped for that.
yes, most definitely. Super excited to see where that goes.
What's up?
Yeah.
Grab the backdrop.
So, yeah. I wish you need to go. So, what did you do this weekend? This last weekend after?
um, me last weekend. Let's see. Last weekend. Really, I worked a little, and then I went to my girlfriend's house and hung out with her and just chilled. Didn't really do much.
Sometimes it needs to be.
Yeah, we went to Pigeon Forge last week, and then
Oh
and
yeah,
then
that's right. How was it?
it was all right. I mean, we already went there like in December, so a lot of the stuff that my family wanted to do, we already did. So it
Cool.
was all right.
Go cards for the best.
Uh, Dee Dee, actually that video was I found that in my videos from a long time ago. It was a wedding back in 2019 that I found from my friend's wedding. So that was like um, 4 years ago. So, and I just was laughing my tail off, and I had to post it. So yeah, he's recovered. It was like 4 years ago. It wasn't recent.
If it takes 4 years to get over a hangover, you did something good.
Yeah, 4 year
That's
hangover
true.
recovery. Yeah.
That's true.
Uh, but yeah, he was hurting the next day after that.
Yeah, I was saying.
After that wedding. He, he usually just drinks Miller Lite and that's it. But that night at that wedding, he drank Miller Lite, a bunch of Miller Lite, and then at the end of the night, he chugged a thing of Fireball, and that did it for him.
Yeah. I don't drink that.
Yeah, that's why he was crawling around. So, but yeah, he's recovered. But
Oh, good.
so question for you, Blake: when is football season?
Preseason starts next week.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. You
I'm
slept with your
excited.
head on the toilet before, Dee Dee? Oh my gosh, yeah, I have too. And
Yeah, if you haven't hugged a toilet bowl, you haven't lived.
I know, right? Well, luckily, like I'm small, so I'm
Oh man. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I luckily I'm small, so a lot of times Ken can just carry me and put me in the bed and stuff like that. But he's bigger than me, so I had to just leave him be.
Let me
Oh,
see if I can find this picture from my Facebook.
oh, preseason already started. Okay, so
Oh, it
like,
did? Did it start this week? I know they already played the seasons technically starts whenever they play the Hall of Fame game, and that just started. That already happened.
uh, hi Kenny, thanks for coming in. Um, yeah, it is warm when you get up. Yes, it is, Dee Dee. Um, so are we gonna do that like football thingy that you said?
I'm gonna get a really weird Facebook.
Oh, like a board?
It's good for you.
Yeah, or like the fantasy football thingy, but I don't know how we would do it without it like being like considered gambling, because I don't know if that's a YouTube against YouTube or not. I'll have to look into that.
No, it would be considered a drawing. You would do like you could do it as like a raffle. You would consider it something like that, and you would post like people do breaks on YouTube all the time, and technically they're bidding on whatever comes. It's technically gambling, I guess. I
Okay,
mean,
yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know anything about football, so if you want to like figure something out like that, that would be great. I think that would be fun for all the sports fans that come in. So you got a little beard going on, something different. You normally don't have that, do you, Blake?
Oh
Is
no,
that
I've
new?
had this for. I've always had this.
It looks a little different. Did you dye it?
No.
I don't know. Something looks different.
Jamie, your attention to detail is stellar.
No, but I mean,
Oh no.
I knew he had a beard, but it looked different for some reason today. I don't know. You used to do fantasy football. Oh, you won big money a couple of times. Oh, that's awesome. So you
Yeah,
know
I
your
won my
football.
fantasy football league twice, and I played the last 6 years consecutively.
Wow. Yeah. Hi, Dee Dee. Thanks for coming in. I think, but yeah. So if we could do something like that, that would be pretty cool. I've been actually reading a lot about how to like do better on YouTube and stuff. And the book I'm reading obviously is more geared towards like people who are already monetized so far, even though
Uh,
it's maybe the other half of the book isn't, but it's all like on the partner program and all this stuff. And I'm like, well, I'm not there yet, so but the thing that it says is I didn't know on YouTube that there was a trending page. So, and they're like, look at the trending page to see what people are actually watching. And so I went on that, but all of it is stuff that I want to be able to do. One is music videos, which you do not want me to sing, otherwise you guys all would run away. And the
nah, I don't want to
and
do a music video either.
and the second one is gaming. Well, I don't play video games, so I
I don't
guess
play video games, but
those two things I'm out. But then they like talk about like do what you're passionate about and you can make money and blah blah blah. But I think like the guy who wrote the book, um I think he started it back when YouTube first kind of came out, so it was easier because it wasn't so saturated. Now there's billions and billions of people on YouTube, so it's so hard now to get people to be like, okay, I'm going to watch this particular person and subscribe because I stood out that much. So when there's billions of people out there,
you know, at what point does society just give up on getting real jobs and everybody starts trying to be streamers all the time and like it's just everybody getting paid for following each other? Like I don't
that's
know. I don't see
that's
where
the
that I don't see where that goes good for anybody.
well, you can make a lot of money on it, and that's why.
I mean, if your
Certain
if your
services
channel if
lead
your
the way.
channel is doing something like if it's being educational, if it's doing something like that, or if it's telling you about news or something blah 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 like that, then all right. But if all you're famous for is like doing stupid crap, like literally doing nothing that's productive for anything, and you're only famous for that, then you should. I don't think you should have. I don't think you should have that much of a platform.
Are you talking? What about me? I have my makeup channel.
But you still
No,
got that.
I'm talking about like for. Well, I mean, it's educational, isn't it? That's
Um,
technically educational, right?
I guess, yeah.
I mean,
I,
that's not. That's what I'm saying. You're giving. I'm talking about people that are like pranking people.
uh,
That's like all they do. They're like doing nothing for other people. You know what I'm saying? Like
entertainment.
yeah, and you get. I mean, whatever. I don't know. I guess I'm just being jealous because these people are working hard. I don't know. It just doesn't
But
seem like a real profession that's doing anything good for
but
society.
you know
Is all
what,
I'm saying.
Blake? Well, look at athletes. They're not doing anything but giving us entertainment, just like YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
But anybody can do YouTube, Blake.
Anybody can prank somebody but not everybody can go up against some of the greatest players in I mean greatest athletes in the world. I mean, there's a fine line there, I think. There's a very fine line because if you look at some of these people that are famous from YouTube and like cash me outside, how about that? And like all these stupid catchphrases and like
No, that's the only reason she's famous.
But
what are you
but
famous for? Why do you have a platform? That's what I'm saying. Like we chose to give these people this ability to have a
A
I
voice.
mean, a voice, yeah. And like I mean, at the end of the day, we have the power. We get to choose what we watch and what we don't watch. So, I don't know. I don't know
hi,
whether to
Matthew.
blame me or somebody else. I just don't watch it personally. I just don't watch a whole lot of YouTube. Mostly what if you go and you look at my YouTube stuff, it's about history. It's about learning about something that happened in the past or a current event, something that just happened, or I'm trying to learn about a sport, something that happened in sports in the past, or I'm doing something like that. It's never to go and watch like something stupid. Like I don't do that. I don't watch that. I don't
Hi,
know.
Matthew. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Happy Thursday to you as well. But yeah, like it. But unfortunately, like there's a couple things with YouTube. People like drama, so there's some channels that gear their channel towards drama because that's what sells. Just like the media news, right? They want to see the negative stuff. They want to see if they only reported positive. Do you think the news would be popular? No.
I don't know. I don't know.
So that's one thing. And then people they want to watch funny stuff.
I
So
don't know. That's not necessarily true because, like yeah, like you said, they like funny and they like stuff that's good, right? Well, Chive TV is huge. Chive TV's everywhere. I'm sure you've heard of it. You know Chive TV, right? All they
mhm.
do is show funny videos and like in that sense, there's no relevancy, but there's nothing bad on there. They never show any bad stuff on Chive.
That's true. Yeah,
So
Didi, that's true. Not all. Yeah. But like there are some that are like that, um but yeah, and hopefully we can change a lot of people's thinking and like want to do more positive and do more production because if everybody just thinks you got to point to Blake because I think that people that and like the younger younger generation nowadays I think they want to try to find the easiest way out to make money. And so you I think more and more people are going to try to
without
make
no real skill or profession
yeah.
is what I'm saying. Like outside of filming yourself on camera, what are you good for? That's what I would want to know. And if you're doing nothing that's educational or I mean or you're not showing off some type of skill that you already have, I guess, or like something that a profession that you do. Some people YouTube that stuff, which is cool. I mean, like you're showing off your profession and you're showing off something that you do for work. That's cool entertainment. Those are like we can be subjective as to what is entertainment and what is not. and we should be like, this is somebody acting an ass and acting a fool. Why do they get this? They should not have this platform. Like once people understand that we have the power to pick and choose who has a stance. I mean, that power to the people in America. That's where it starts.
Yeah.
We all have the we freedom of democracy. We get to do what we want. We get to pick and choose, and ultimately we have the power. We first. Don't ever forget that. We the people have the power. So
Yeah.
People aren't fitted for work.
Dee Dee says, I like all kinds of shows. I really like the ID channel. What's the ID channel, Dee
that's like they do a bunch of crime stuff on there if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay.
And like crime stories and like that is all educational. I think that falls under the educational of historical crime and documentation. That's all that's good stuff to report. I would say if you are into that kind of stuff, like there's nothing wrong with reporting and telling everybody about things that have happened in the past because we need to know about it so it doesn't happen again in the future or we can work to prevent it.
Yeah, absolutely. Dee Dee says, easiest ways out, but most don't want to work. They want a handout. So true. Um,
Not me.
I
I hate the
always work
handout.
for mine, even if it was $1, I was happy. Yes. I mean, and the younger generation now, I think they just, like I said, they want the easiest way to make a buck. Oh, all true stories. Or Dee Dee says, if you watch Criminal, they show a lot of stories from ID. Ken watches a lot of, or listens, I should say, because well, sometimes watch from the HLN. What is it?
Forensic Files, Cold Case Files.
Yeah,
Unsolved
forensic.
Mysteries.
HLN
Yeah.
with all the forensic files and stuff like that. He watches all that.
I don't know. Those are just they get real boring to me. They get real boring to me sometimes.
I like
You
them
know,
because it's interesting to see how like a piece of hair or something can solve like
A 20-year-old.
yeah, 20-year-old case from it's like holy crap. But then my cousin got murdered oh, it's been what 3 years ago now or so,
mhm.
and he they found his remains like 6 months later, and they're still trying to figure out who killed him and try to pinpoint the murderer. And we know who we have a suspicion on who did it, and we're like, we kind of know who did it, but to try to actually pinpoint it and to find evidence, they still aren't able to do it, which is so stupid. Um, yeah, Dateline is good. Yeah, they don't get they get DNA from dirt also. Oh wow, interesting. So yeah, it's so weird, like how they can find like the smallest piece of dirt or whatever, and then pinpoint someone to a murder. Oh, thank you, Dee Dee. Yeah, it's been hard on the family, especially because no answers and stuff, and they're still running free 3 years later. So, but at least they found the remains, so we could have a proper burial and say goodbye to him.
Right.
But did you get any new toys or cards or hats since the last 2 weeks, Blake?
No, my buddy bought me this cool conversion kit for my pistol. Look
Oh,
here.
that's cool.
Yeah. Let me show you. It's called a MCK micro conversion kit.
Oh, um, I'm not sure, Dee Dee. The families doing all that, and they aren't allowed to really tell me much right now. His mom and stuff is involved, so I really don't even have hardly any information on it.
So she can watch that.
I don't know if they I think they're trying to keep it hush hush so they can do it without like it in the media or like leaks or whatever. So I mean, even so it's only his sister and his mom that really knows anything that's going on. And they said one day we'll tell you the story, and it's like I hope they just find answers. Yeah, that looks pretty cool, Blake. I don't know much about guns, but
Oh, well,
Ken
it's just
does.
you can see kind of in there, it's just my pistol. Like, this is a whole different piece, and then my gun, it slides, you put it inside of it, and it's
Oh,
just, it's a pistol with this whole piece on it, and it's got a little extra magazine for it, little clip with the one that goes in the gun already, folding
is it,
stock. It's pretty cool.
It's
My friend got it for
pretty
me. He just bought it for me. It's pretty cool.
what's the firearm in the inside? Ken wants to know.
It's a Taurus G2C 9mm.
Is that legal in all states or just Texas?
Not anywhere that, I mean, I don't technically the MCK is, because it's not a gun. It's a piece of plastic with some metal.
Oh, okay.
It's not a gun itself.
Oh,
The
yeah,
gun is
okay.
this, and like, but I mean, my magazines aren't legal in some states. That's a 32 round magazine. So, like, any states that have, like, California, Colorado,
Illinois, New York.
yeah, all the New York. I think Florida has a magazine capacity law. Uh, I
So
don't know. There's a
so it's the
few.
magazine thing that would make it illegal there.
Yeah, but other than that, if I can just put my little magazines in it, and then it's legal. My buddy in California, he has his own MCK too. Uh, he
So
just
what does
doesn't
the
have the.
what does that actually do though? Like, why do you need that over
Well,
your
it
gun?
just makes it more stable. It turns it into like a little submachine gun, basically.
Uh,
it's
oh, Florida does, DD. Okay,
it's
they haven't.
cooler. It's cooler. That's what it's for.
Okay, I didn't know if there was like another special reason, but okay.
I don't know. Actually, I mean, there is. Like, look at all this stuff that you can put on it. Look, I don't know if you can really see, but you can make them end up looking like that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, they got all kinds of attachments that can go on it.
Do we have a price point, and does it fit a Glock?
They do have Glock models. You can they're all, just go to microconversionkit.com, mck.com, and their website will have all of them made in the U.S. of A.
That's even better.
Yeah, Ken is into guns too, DD. He has like all sorts of different ones. I don't even know what he has.
You probably should.
So, but yeah.
I got a bunch of stuff that is totally unnecessary that I have
Well,
it
I mean,
anyway. It's
people
cool.
like, but a lot of people like it because of the looks or like it's cool looking or whatever, or it's collectors or that kind of stuff.
Yeah, collecting and stuff. Look, I got this one. Here, I got some stuff. A collector's gun. You don't see these very often. It's a Tech 9.
What is that
Intertech.
kind of? Why don't you see that very often?
They're just not around anymore. They're old. This is the last model that they made before they went out of business.
Uh,
They stopped making them in 2004, I believe. Its real name for it is the Intertech DC9.
oh, okay.
They're
Hi,
awesome.
Richie. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
thanks, man. Yeah,
Hi,
and then
Carter.
this is just totally unnecessary. So this is the one this is my daily carry, and I saw this uh, at the gun show, and I just had to have it. Okay, look.
Because I like the flag on it. Um,
Look, I got a drum magazine for it.
Holy cow. Well, you're in Texas. A lot of that's legal in Texas.
Oh yeah, yeah, it is. I mean, it's not illegal,
Magazines. Yeah.
Hi,
but
Tamika.
it's highly unnecessary, you know.
Well, oh, yeah. Dee Dee says, mine is for protection. I name it Roscoe P. Coltrane. Is Roscoe P. from Dukes of Hazzard?
Yeah, that's
That's awesome. I've got a AR that it has a 75 round magazine on it. That's cool. I've got a lot of guns. My
yeah,
stepdad's got a whole bunch of guns. He's got a whole bunch.
Ken bought me a gun that, and I think it was a pink one, right? Pink
no.
one? Oh, maybe. Okay, maybe not. Maybe that's something else. But
Butter a Sig 289.
and he wants to teach me how to use it, and I
Refuse to even engage.
yeah, I
Which
wanted
is
to.
really immature of you to do that.
You really need to get one. You need to shoot one of these, the little 380s. They're perfect. They are a little bit of kick, but that's a perfect round for you to learn with, or even a 22. I mean, most interactions you would have if you had a problem with somebody, it would be within 3 feet. So I mean, at that point, you would just take your gun out and actually charge them and put it in their gut and just start dumping. Like, I mean, at that point, and then once you're out of rounds, if they're still coming at you, I mean, just try to run away because they're gonna fall down soon enough.
Well, my problem is, okay, when I travel and it's hard in the different states and all that stuff and the plane, it's not worth it. But yeah, even though I should carry some sort of protection on me because I do travel and I am by myself and I am only 4'10", but
No matter where you're at, always have that gap.
Yeah, Dee Dee says I had to get out once here. 3 people broke in my house when we moved here. They didn't think anyone was home. I was here by myself. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad everything was okay then, Dee Dee. Shoot them in the light.
Scared. Yes. Call the po-po-ho.
You're 4'11", Dee Dee, so you're an inch taller than me. Yeah, everyone does need protection, Carter. Especially nowadays. I don't know why.
The world's gone crazy.
Yeah, the world's gone crazy and is resorting to violence and everything. It's like, and Ken did buy me some pepper spray, so I don't know. I guess
I'm a firm believer. I'm a firm believer in protection before peace. Always.
Yeah.
I will never give up my ability to protect myself in order to achieve peace, because that will never happen.
Yeah.
That's all
Melissa.
I'm saying. That makes a lot of sense. If you really think about it, it makes a lot of sense.
Kenny, oh my goodness.
Gator needs his gat, punk ass. I love that line. He just that's one of my favorite movies of all time.
What movie is that?
The Other Guys.
That's the Other Guys.
Oh,
Mark Wahlberg and whatever the idiot is.
Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Kenny recites.
Did that go the way you thought that was gonna go?
No. Lucky they left when they heard me come out. I know who it was, or at least one guy. Oh, good. I'm glad. Yeah.
Those are the worst. If you know who they are, that means
they're
not trustworthy.
Well, just like whenever we bought our piece of property, and we're not on our property yet, obviously, because there's no electricity or anything like that. And so Ken would routinely go. This was before he got hit by the bus. And he would go out and work on it to try to get it ready so we could actually start building and stuff like that. And so he was making trails, and he bought all these fences and a bunch of crap for the property. It was like $20,000 worth of stuff, and we have 36 acres of wooded land, and it's on a dead end. And there's other plots next to us, 36 acres. So it's all tons of land. So you really have to know like that it's a dead end, and you had to kind of know what's back there, and you have to like you would have to be watching for quite some time. Anyway, one Sunday night after Ken left, they hooked up our trailer our we had sitting there, loaded a bunch of crap on it, and hooked it up to a truck and took off and stole $20,000 worth of stuff. So you know they were watching for weeks for us and knew where it was at. And so sometimes that is the worst. Yeah, it sucked. And then of course,
That's when I'm not gonna lie. I value my property more than your life.
well, we weren't,
20
but,
grand?
but
20
we weren't even,
grand? I will.
but we weren't on it. So they
It's
knew.
still, they're dirtbags that did that stuff.
Well, I know,
If
but we
I
don't know
were
who it
on it,
was.
if I were on it and I did know who it was.
Yeah, Kenny said that's what came to mind when he said always have that gat. Oh my goodness.
George!
They took our trailer and they stole everything from all the properties on the entire road.
Yeah.
They took her germs.
Yeah.
Somebody had a custom made Abrams tank
Oh,
that he made from scratch that was mini scale. They stole that too.
With our trailer.
With our trailer.
Oh,
So they stole all of our stuff with our
God.
trailer and other people. Yeah. Dee Dee says our house was empty for 4 years. A guy stopped one day and said, "You bought this house?" Said yes. Next day he left for a week for work. Oh wow. Yeah. Yeah, and they stole the neighbor's mini tank. Yeah, and the mini tank too. It was crazy. I mean, and then of course, I don't know what it is about Georgia, because then if like like 4 or 5 months later, I think after that happened, is when Ken got hit by the bus, and then 4 or 5 months after that happened, the tree went through our other camper where her family was at or staying in. Luckily, they were in having dinner with us at the time of the storm, and no one was in it at the time. So, but that camper was totaled, and it's like, I think Georgia is telling us something.
No, they're challenging me. I'm gonna win.
They're challenging you. You're gonna win. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So it's been the last few years has been nothing but like bad luck. It's like, okay, stop, no more.
You think about it, we don't have anything different than anybody else. We just got a different
Yeah.
story.
Yeah.
Every
That's
time you
true.
turn around, life craps on you. That's all it
Everybody
is.
does,
You just have to be
man.
able to survive it and get up.
Yeah,
That's
that's
the thing.
true.
Like it
Yep.
really wouldn't. If you always had the good times, it wouldn't be life. You know, that's part of it. You know,
Exactly.
there's a point of dopamine that is let off in your brain in a shared struggle. Whenever you have multiple people going through something, whether it be a family or just two people, like there's like a sense of being there for each other whenever times are hard. So you got Ken and he's got you. So you know that's good, and you get your little fix off of dealing with each other's bullshit, bull crap.
Oh, we got that.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Beat the storm, right? Yes, Dee
That's
Dee.
right.
But it. I mean, I'm so glad. If I With all the bad luck that we've had, I'm so glad that we've had each other, because we've been able to hold each other up and through the bad times. Because, like you said, if it was all good, then whenever there was something
You're
bad,
not gonna appreciate it.
yeah, you're not going to appreciate it,
Yeah.
and it's not going to make you stronger. And I mean, me and Ken,
Ken and I.
shut up, Ken.
Ken and I.
He's always corrected me with my grammar. That part I could just punch
If
him.
you leave out my name, does me
Okay, I don't.
have everything make
No.
sense? No, it doesn't.
I never did well in English, so I'm sorry. I was a science and math person, but yeah, I mean, if we didn't have each other, it would have been obviously harder to go through. Melissa says, "I'm so sorry about these experiences. Out of bad, something good will come." Yes, absolutely. Um, she says, I agree, can't know the good without knowing the bad. Yes, exactly. And that is
You
so
won't
true.
appreciate it. Yeah. Yep,
You
yep,
correct the
yep.
ones on you correct the ones on TV with grammar, and your husband laughs at you. Yeah, Ken's always correcting my grammar, and I'm like, stop.
It's terrible.
I can't. But it's
And I'm an
annoying.
idiot.
No, you're not an idiot. Are you an idiot?
No, I'm not an idiot.
Are you an idiot?
I won't go that far.
They're so funny.
You
One time,
know, hey, there was something I was thinking about the other day. Like if today with social media, like if you've got a message that you want to share with somebody and you put it out there, I'll be whether you're famous or not, you've just given somebody the opportunity to take that information and use it to make themselves better. And whenever so like you think about people like uh let's say Mike Tyson, for example. Okay, today he's such a different, or Snoop Dogg even. That these two people, they're so different than who they were whenever they first got a platform of fame. And they embrace life totally different. And I bet you if you asked them a question, like tell me something I should know, they would give you some positive, something, to walk away with, to think about. But uh, you know, all I'm trying to say is, if you're looking for a role model or something, it's not too hard to find anymore. And you need somebody to give you motivation. You can just find that easily. But you, at the same time, you can also find it negatively in the same area. So you got to be subjective of what you allow to come into your area.
that is
And
true. Dee Dee says, my friend that's a policeman said, wrong grammar on a crime show hit for hire on ID. I picked on him and said, you did this wrong. He laughed at me. Yeah. And the, as far as the inside joke with the immediate is, you have to know me and Jeff, my friend. We small town. Yes, and I'm from a very small town too, Dee Dee. I lived in a small town of 800 people, and the one town that I grew up in didn't even have a stoplight, and yeah, it still doesn't. And then after we got married, we moved to another small town of like 800 people, and it at least had one stoplight. So I like moved up in the world. So yeah,
oh my god,
but
you just
the
don't like people,
I just like
That's
the
me.
country, like having all the land and the freedom, and not having neighbors to telling you what to do, or
No, there's
criticizing,
no
or
Karens or Kens.
yeah, no kids or cats. But
I can
this
appreciate that, but whenever I'm in town, I feel like I've got this sense of like togetherness. I don't know. I'm the only one that feels that way, probably.
I'm sure
Everybody
a
else is
lot of
like,
people.
leave me alone. Oh
yeah. Um, you had over 1,000 in Ohio. I knew about 600 of them. Oh wow, that's a lot though to know out of the town. No, but the story about my son is, we were, he was like young, like probably 8 years old or something, and
Finish laugh.
he said something, and I go, admit it, Kenny. Like I think he was trying to like he was lying about something, and I'm like, admit it, Kenny. He goes, I'm not an idiot. I'm like, I didn't say that. I said admit. uh,
That's a family joke now.
yeah, so it's a family joke now. Your hub says everyone knows me. Yep, in a small town. Yep. Kenny says, is that so you can lay in bed all day without the neighbors yelling at you to go outside? Okay, Kenny. Oh, what a stinker. But yeah. All right. Yes, Dee Dee, I can't wait for you to be able to get to Ohio too. You'll have to keep us updated as well. All right. Are you ready for some trivia?
no.
I knew you were gonna say that. Yes, only have to worry about the wildlife. That is true, DD. Okay. What Florida site attracted nearly half the world's shark attacks in 2001? Flagler Beach, New Smyrna or Beach, or Wabasso?
Never forget the capuchin monkey.
Thanks, thank you so much, Blake.
I'm gonna make sure she pronounces these freaking beaches right too.
Yes, it's New Smyrna Beach. Very good. Um, what 1999 Keanu Reeves effort did Shift magazine anoint geekdom's favorite movie?
Matrix.
Yes, very good. Matrix.
Good thing he was quicker than me.
What Brighton's butler of 9 years was accused by the royal family of stealing a bullwhip, ABBA CDs, and a signed photo of David Hasselhoff?
ABBA CDs, you said it?
Mamma mia. Here we
ABBA?
go again.
ABBA?
Yes, that's
Oh,
ABBA,
ABBA.
not ABBA.
Whatever, ABBA.
You
Stop,
said
could you? Huh?
Pukin.
Shut up. What Brighton's butler of 9 years was accused by the royal family of stealing a bullwhip, ABBA CDs, and a signed photo of David Hasselhoff?
Who would even have all that stuff in the same room?
I don't know.
That's a weird collection.
Maybe it was in different rooms, and they just, if it was a butler, he was able to steal this here, steal that
Who
there.
even has a butler? This whole thing is a lie.
It's a royal family.
Yeah.
It was Princess Diana's.
Princess Diana. Oh, her butler.
Yes. What jailed mobster saw his daughter skip the family business for a job at the New York Post?
you're fired.
Yes, Gotti, Ken. You are correct. Man,
Gotti.
you guys are doing good tonight. What's Los Alamos jargon for nuclear test?
Manhattan
bang?
Project.
No. A bang,
Oh,
a pop, or a shot?
shock.
Shot.
Oh, I don't know.
A
I'm gonna say
bang?
bang. I'm gonna say bang.
Nope, not a bang.
Okay.
Yeah. It was a shot. Yes, very good, Wilma or Didi. Shot. Yes.
It was a shat.
What brand name object did Ted Martin spend 9 hours kicking a record 63,326 times without a miss in 1997? I can't play with my fingers.
I don't know the answer to that one.
Yes, a hacky sack can. Oh my gosh, how'd you know that? Very good.
I was done.
Oh my gosh. Well, that was 1997, it said, so that
Oh,
would have been around
I
the
was in the
time.
prime. I had my cardigan.
Oh, okay. What nation did Premier Lee Kuan Yew lead for 34 years, turning it into the world's seventh wealthiest country by 1996?
Please.
What nation did Premier Lee Kuan Yew lead for 34 years, turning it into the world's seventh wealthiest country by 1996?
Japan.
Nope. Not South
China.
Africa. Nope, not China, not South Africa.
Mongolia.
Nope.
North Korea. South Korea.
Keep guessing.
I don't know any
Seventh
of them.
wealthiest country.
Saudi Arabia.
No, it was Singapore.
What?
Singapore's a country?
No, I said what nation?
Either way, that's a nation. That's a country.
Yeah,
Well,
that's a country. That's the same thing.
well, I guess that's what the card says, and it doesn't lie.
Maybe there's a difference in nation and country uh,
Third
in
world
China.
country.
Maybe. What Coen Brothers film gave Tex Cobb the chance to blow up a bunny with a grenade?
What?
What Coen Brothers film gave Tex
Mickey.
Cobb the chance to blow up a bunny with a grenade?
Is it Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Was it No Country for Old Men?
Nope.
The
Never heard of
Coen
it.
brothers? You've never heard of No Country for Old Men?
Nope.
Wow, it's a great movie.
Nope. It was Raising Arizona.
Oh, that's so good. That's got Nicolas Cage in it.
Oh, does it?
It's one of his first movies. His first movie, believe it or not, was Fast Times at Ridgemont High. He was a cook in the back.
Oh, wow. Did not know that. What news channel, according to USA Today, won't be happy until it has cut every headline to one word or perhaps to punctuation marks? Yep.
Huh?
CNN. You are correct. What autobiographical novel?
That's
Biographical.
so easy for you to roll off your tongue.
Ugh.
Can you please start over again?
What Oh my god. What biographical
There.
novel was the first Nora Ephron book to be adapted for the silver screen?
Who knows?
I couldn't say that huge long word.
Oh, that's funny.
It was Heartburn.
Indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea.
Oh my gosh. Okay. What NASA vehicle did the camera wielding robot
Mars.
Sojourner
Rover.
call home? No.
Hmm.
If you listen to the rest
Well,
of
I
the
don't want to
question,
listen. I don't get ahead of it. Listen, I have to head you off.
what NASA vehicle did the camera wielding robot Sojourner call home?
Said
A
German.
Mars rover.
No.
I was gonna say I will cut you.
Sojourner. Sojourner. Sojourner.
I'm pretty sure you didn't pronounce that correctly.
I don't know.
Florida Cocoa Beach. No. It was the Pathfinder. Oh, sure. Okay.
I didn't know
Whose tenure as Notre Dame football coach ended after 5 days when his resume was found to be exaggerated?
that. I don't know that one.
You don't know that one?
It was 5 days. There's no history there.
Yeah, but he's a sports person and he would.
He's right. I don't
It's
have no
5
education
days.
after 5 days.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure this guy don't even know his name.
no, but I'm sure it got leaked out and everybody was talking about he
He doesn't
exaggerated
even know his own name.
his resume. It was George Old Leary's. He got-
I didn't know that.
He pretty much got fired because he lied on his resume.
I got 10 Super Bowl wins. No, I'm just kidding.
What holiday do trigger happy Bavarians ring in with a Weihnachtsschuchen salute of gunfire from ceremonial pistols?
I'm
I
pretty sure you
guarantee
pronounced
she
that
didn't
correctly. Can you
pronounce
repeat
that
that?
right.
I can't even say it. It's obviously something with German. Why not? Schutzen. What holiday do trigger happy Bavarians ring in with the Weihnachtsschützen salute of gunfire from ceremonial pistols? Nope, not the 4th of July.
That would be great.
Who
Since I can't-
knows?
Since I can't say the word right, I'll give you the answer. It's Christmas.
Oh.
Really? You get drive-by shootings on Christmas? Thank the Lord.
What football team was revered by Bill Swirsky's superfans on Saturday Night Live?
Probably
Bears?
I think that would be maybe the Ravens.
Nope, Ken was right. The Chicago Bears.
Yeah, Bears.
Bears.
What organization was startled by the 1994 revelation that its founder, Candy Lightner, had become a paid lobbyist for the liquor industry?
Don't know that one either.
Please repeat, Ken says. What organization was startled by the 1994 revelation that its founder, Candy Lightner, had become a paid lobbyist for the liquor industry? Any guesses on this one?
I'll leave you to it.
What? Yes. How did you know that, Ken? Mothers Against Drunk Driving. How did you know?
Because they were surprised to find out that she became a lobbyist against drunk driving.
Oh,
She's working for liquor.
I thought it was the other way around.
No, she originally was for MAD, which is Mothers Against Drunk Driving.
Yeah.
Somebody gave her the right dollar amount, and she's like, "Yeah, I don't care, kill them kids."
Heck
It's not-
yeah. Sounds like a money maker. She would be good in
Hey,
Congress.
only in America.
Yeah.
I just said she would be good in Congress.
What best-selling romance novelist did Details magazine call Jackie Collins with Cojones?
You sure you're pronouncing that?
I don't know.
Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna pronounce it like you did. That's
What best-selling romance novelist did Details magazine call Jackie Collins with Cojones? I'll give it to you. I'm probably saying it wrong anyway. It was Nicholas Sparks. Nicholas
How
Sparks.
can you say Nicholas Sparks wrong?
I wasn't saying that wrong.
Oh, my bad.
Cojones wrong.
Cojones?
Oh, maybe that's what it is. Jackie Collins with cojones.
Jones.
We're talking big balls here.
Okay.
Haven't you seen what's that movie? Major League, and he's he got the balls from her.
He's got the big cajones, don't you?
He's got big cojones.
Well, how it's written on here, it looks like cojones.
It does look like cajones. All I'm saying
Oh my
is,
gosh. Anyway.
Cajones.
I've got the cajones, eh?
Okay. What R word means to extract the songs from audio CDs into computer files?
Floppy disk.
No, what R word? What Stop it. What R word it means to extract songs from audio CDs into computer files? So it starts with an R.
Retract.
Nope.
I don't know. Give me a vowel.
I.
Oh goodness.
A vowel?
Yes, Melissa. Rip.
Oh yeah, that's it. Rip.
Very
Yeah,
good.
I've heard that.
Okay, last
before.
question of the night, and then Ken is going to come up with the quote. Okay, how many hot dogs did the Minnesota Twins limit each fan to after a food fight broke out on $1 weenie?
I don't know. One.
No. How
They only
many
let him
hot
have
dogs?
one.
No, he did you.
Oh, one. No, that's wrong. Not 357.
3.
Not 3. Close.
2.
Nope. Higher.
4.
Higher.
Are you serious? They let the who buys 4
You
5
are
hot
terrible
dogs?
at this game, Jimmy.
Yes, 5. They they limited each fan to 5 hot dogs, which is a lot. If a food fight, if they're trying to limit you to a food fight,
None of your
They're
family.
not
on a
limiting
one,
you very much. I mean, that's a lot of wieners to fly.
I know, right?
That's a lot of forehead pats on those wieners.
Hi, Brandy.
That's a
Thanks for
lot of
coming in.
wieners, dude.
Thanks, Brandy, for coming in. All right. Thank you, everyone, for coming in. Blake, do you have any last good inspirational words for the chat?
Go for your
Yeah.
word.
One. I don't want to. I don't know what. I'm not very inspirational. Let's see. Huh. Um. Pass. Next question.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, everyone. The quote of the night is, "No legacy is so rich as honesty" by William Shakespeare. And
That's
remember,
cool.
you're all beautiful inside and out. Don't let anyone make you think differently. And everyone have a great night. Bye.
Bye.